is a collective read. It's an energy check reading. I want you guys to come in, take what resonate, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. I want you guys to come in and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, please make sure you hit that like button for your girl, okay? Make sure y'all doing that for me. Also, for all my subscribers, I am still doing the $13.13 ask a question personal reading. You can ask me any question of your choice, and you will also get a general message from the universe with that reading, okay? It is $13.13, and you can contact me at 312-546-0388 if you want to book that reading with me. Again, that's 312-546-0388. I accept Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. Okay. And for all my subscribers, I would still love for you guys to participate in everything that the Most High God and YouTube have opened up for my channel. Make sure that you are clicking on that membership. I have a lot of videos over there that only my members can see. So make sure that you are becoming a member, because I'm trying to build a big, beautiful members only over there. Okay. All right. So let's check on this energy check and see what's going on with my people. I feel like it's love. I don't know why I feel like that, but that's what I'm picking up. I feel like, no time wasted. I feel like a lot of people don't want to waste time anymore. I feel like a lot of people are not really looking to date. It's scary out here to date now. So it is. Ain't no love being shown out here. Everybody's just flirting fuck. Okay? So flirting fuck. That's what everybody's trying to do. And it's more to flirting than fucking. What's going on? What's the energy check for? Okay. Fear. The energy check is fear. What's the fear, spirit? Somebody's, how you doing, Grand Rising? Oh, so someone is afraid of a spiritual teacher, being involved with a spiritual teacher, or someone is afraid to get on their path. Yeah, that's the fear. Either someone is afraid of being involved with a spiritual teacher, or someone is afraid of getting on their path. Okay, so we're gonna see which one is it, and it could be both. Okay, someone is afraid of getting on their path as of allowing God to guide their steps. Someone is afraid of change, and someone is afraid of getting on a spiritual romantic journey. So someone is afraid of being with their twin flame or their higher level soulmate, a loving woman. Okay, someone is afraid of that, and someone is afraid of actually getting on their path and standing in their truth. This is thank you, spirit clarification. This is someone that's lacking. Okay, this is someone that's in this victim mentality, always in their emotions, always in their head, needing to cut the cord with people, not really learning any lessons, because you see the books are in like a dark space. So that lets you know that they're not learning any lessons. They're wondering why their life is like it is. Somebody feel like their life is life. And okay, this is someone also that walks around and pretend like they're very happy when they're actually not. So it's like, this person needs to allow change into their life. Change been popping up a lot in these in my readings. Okay, change been popping up a lot in my readings, and I feel like that's because a lot of people want to change, but not really. They got so much fear in them about the change that they don't. Okay, there's somebody that's truly afraid of where life is going to take them, but they are afraid of the change. Okay, so we're going to clarify each and every last one and why this person feel like they feel. Okay, and if this resonate with you, then please take what resonate and leave what doesn't. Retake the message in it. Okay, receive the message and learn from whatever you have to learn from. Okay, so if you are a person that's in fear of getting on your spiritual path, getting on your journey and allowing change into your life, the Most High God say it's time for you to build up courage to do so. Because I do feel like you can achieve a lot. I do. I feel like, God already has it written for you on, your journey is already written. It's written if you do it God's way. It's written if you do it your way. Okay? So if you do it God's way, you got to allow God to guide your steps and you got to be obedient to what God is telling you. But if you choose to do it your way, I can guarantee you that you're going to keep bumping your head. You're going to keep going through cycles. You're going to keep going through the same shit different day. I guarantee you. Things are not going to change. And I'm one of those people that had to keep going through same things different day, because you got to learn from your mistakes. You got to take accountability, and you got to acknowledge you're wrong in a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? You got to acknowledge it. You got to be honest with yourself before you can be honest with others. And a lot of people are not honest with themselves. So the more you keep lying to yourself, you're going to keep lying to others. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing right now. They're pretending and they're lying, but they in a lot of fear about moving forward in life and accepting change into their lives. And my thing is this: if you want something new, you want something different in your life, yes, allow God to help you on your journey. I mean, don't be afraid of where God is going to take you, especially if you are someone that truly believe in the Father. If you truly believe in the Father, then never be afraid of where he's going to take you, because God is the author of your story. You understand? A lot of people also assume because when you allow God to guide your steps, you can't have fun. They assume that. God never said you couldn't enjoy life. God never said you couldn't go have a drink anymore. God said don't get drunk. The sin is to get drunk. It's not to sip. You are allowed to have fun. You are allowed to go out on dates. You are allowed to go to the movies. You are allowed to go put on your nice clothes and enjoy yourself. You are allowed to have a night out. People assume because you walk with God that you can't do these things. That's something that man came up with. God ain't never came up with that. God ain't never told his people that. Think about it. A lot of people that was on, let me see, a lot of people that was chosen by God and way before we got here, think about it. They had wives. They had gatherings with the family. They drank wine together. They, you know what I'm saying? They showed love with each other. They supported each other. Like, they wasn't just running around here unhappy, not enjoying life. They wasn't. They was enjoying life. And God never told you that you couldn't enjoy life. And that's what a lot, now he may tell you to slow down on drugging. Because the thing is, if you're getting drunk or you're getting high, you can't focus on what God is trying to tell you or show you. You understand? So yes, he's going to tell you to slow down on that. And believe it or not, that's a good thing, because you study drinking every day could fuck up your liver, could fuck up your kidney. You know what I'm saying? It could kill you. So it's for your best interest of heart. And a lot of people, they get up every day and assume like getting drunk and getting high. And that's the way. I was that person at once upon a time. I used to drink. I used to drink heavily. You feel me? But when I got on my journey with my father and he explained to me, like, when you're drinking like this, things can happen. Especially if you're outside of your home. Things can happen. If you're in your home, then you enjoy yourself to the fullest. You is you in your home and your peace, and you're not going out the door. But when you at someone else, you gotta drive. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't just keep picking up cups and constantly drinking, because you don't know what's going to happen around that time. That's how people get hurt. That's how accidents happen. That's how rape happen, because we are totally slumped and drunk and don't know what's going on. Can't do that. That's why God say it's not a sin to sip. It's not a sin to enjoy yourself. It's a sin to get drunk, because when you get drunk, you do things that you wouldn't do if you were sober. You wouldn't cause an accident if you were sober. That's what God is trying to get people to understand. So people that think when they're walking with God, they can't enjoy life. God never told you that. Man told you that. That's, oh my God, I thought they said she was walking with God or he was walking with God. Is he really out there? Is he really doing that? Is she really doing that? Yes. I'm going outside because my father ain't never told me that I couldn't go outside. Those are the people, and those are judgmental people that think like that. God ain't told you that. Okay? How you doing? So, the angels. When you get on your journey with the Most High God, angels are going to guide you. Angels are going to send you messages through God. Okay? God is going to send his angels. And what? God is going to send his angels to you to deliver the word. If you are someone that look at angel numbers, understand that all angel numbers are not just going to say 333, 111, 555, and stuff like that. Okay? It's not. Angel numbers going to come in different angel numbers, but it will start off in those type of numbers: 333, 111, 222, 555, stuff like that. It will. Now, if you are someone that's in the church and you're receiving messages from God's angel, it will be a chosen one that God is going to send towards your way. It's going to be a chosen one. God going to send your way to help you. And it might, and for some people, it might be in this church or outside of this church. Because if the church ain't good for you, that you attended, then you're going to meet one of God's angels outside of the church. If the church is meant for you to be in it, you might meet that person inside of the church to give you a helping hand. Okay? Getting on your walk with the Most High God is very important. And you don't have to be afraid about that. Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Because at the end of the day, God is the author of our story. He's the creator. You feel me? He's the author of your story. So allowing God to guide your steps, doing what it is that God has guided you to do, it's just going to better you. It's going to uplift you. It's going to level you up. And don't let anyone that you are around talk about you or make you feel bad about being on your walk with God, because you're going to get those type of people around you. You're going to have family members. You're going to have friends. You're going to have people that you are around all the time, every day, all day, that might crack jokes or might say something negative about your walk with God. Do not let those individuals knock you off your path. Because at the end of the day, those people are there to do it. God gonna test you before he bless you. And even if this test didn't come from God, it's Lucifer sending these people your way to knock you off your path, to make you feel bad, because he's trying to prove to God that you're not worthy of what God has for you. You're going to prove to God that you are worthy of what God has for you. You're going to stay on your path. You're going to not listen to these folks that's talking down on your walk. Okay? You're not going to allow these people to make you feel bad because you chose God in your life. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about that, because these are the same people that pray to God too. But that's because they not allowing God fully in their lives don't mean that you shouldn't allow God fully in yours. This your journey, not this. And if they don't understand your walk with God, then so be it. It is what it is. And you should not feel bad about it. Never feel bad about the choice that you make to better your life for anyone. Okay? All right. Yes. Planning and action. My Father God say the path is already clear. And time waits for no one. You see the clock. The path is already clear. You want to walk on that path, walk on it. You want God in your life, allow him in. Open up freely, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and let God in. Surrender. Ask God to guide you every moment, every step on this earth. Ask God to guide you on your journey towards your destiny. Okay? Ask God for those things. And don't be afraid. And don't be ashamed when it's happening. Amen? Don't be ashamed when it's happening. A lot of people, again, people are going to come into your life like that. And they're going to be family and friends. Oh, now, since you on your godly journey, y'all, she don't do nothing that we do. First of all, my mental done changed. Everything about me done changed. Now I see the truth of what we doing, and guess what? It don't benefit me. I ain't got, what the fuck I'm riding around all night for? I'm just riding around in a car wasting gas. I ain't got no money just to be riding around in no car wasting gas. And y'all ain't got no money to put no more gas in my car. That shit is about to end. God done opened my eyes up to it. I didn't see it the way I see it now. And guess what? If that's how you feel, then so be it. I'm just saying. So be it. You mad? No, my Father God just opened my eyes up. Why are you riding around all day wasting bread? Like you got it. They ain't got no money neither. Gas $5 a gallon. You got it. You better put that $20 in your tank. Sit your car for when you got to do something important. Now, if you got the money at the moment, yes, enjoy yourself. But don't make this an everyday habit to where you're doing nothing and you're just riding around. My Father God opened up my eyes to that. So I stopped that. I no longer do that. Now you got people, oh, now she acting funny because she with God. Well, that's what you feel, then so be it. I ain't gonna knock me from off my path because I asked for this. I want this. Since I want this, I'm gonna stand true to this, and I don't care what they think or what they say. And I'm telling y'all, do not care about what they think or what they say, because they're gonna talk about you whether you doing good or whether you doing bad. If you doing good, they're gonna bring up your past and talk about all the things that you used to do. And they're going to try to make people look different about you. And if you're doing bad, they're going to really talk about you. Oh, I remember when they was doing this, and I remember they was doing that. Things in their life ain't getting better. And you are going to hear these things no matter what. So don't allow anyone to knock you off your path or stop you from getting on it. Period. Okay? Period. Okay, yeah, don't be phony. Don't be fake. Don't be phony. Don't be pretending. This is your walk with the universe. And a lot of people going to tell you, you're going to hear people say, oh, ain't no such thing as the universe. Yes, it is. There is 10 levels to heaven. God sits in the universe. Okay? God sits. First of all, they talked about my Big J. That's number one. Sweetheart. I agree with you say. They talked about Jesus Christ. But in the end, every head must bow. This is my thing. Not only did they talk about my Big J, they was jealous of my Big J. They was envious of my Big J because of his walk with the Father, because of what he was called to do, and they killed him. And see, people don't want to talk about that. They don't want to speak the truth about that. Everything that was going on then is actually going on right here, right now. See, when my Big J got on the scene and started doing what he was supposed to do, what the Father has chosen for him to do, he started doing it. The church did not agree with the things that he was doing. They did not agree with his teachings, because now the people weren't going to the church no more, and the people was following him and learning a new way to be one with the Father. So what they do, they killed him. And that's what's going on right now. People get mad with God on how you trying to become one with God, and then talk about it to make you feel bad, to make you not want to be on your walk with God. But you're stronger than that. You stronger than that. I know you is. Especially if you watching me, because you know we ain't playing it over here. We got our boots tied, chin up, and we walking with the Father. And the Father gonna walk with us. So we not letting nobody come in between our bond with the Most High God. Like they try to come in between Lord Yahshua's bond with his Father, with the Most High God. He stood 10 toes down and he continued to teach the people. And he's still teaching the people. You know what? I'm going to say this. Lucifer, he can because he is, archangels are the only angels that look like human beings besides earth angels, okay? And Lucifer don't change how he look to manipulate a situation. He doesn't. What he do is he dangle temptation in people that got insecurities, people that feel so. See, that's why he always use your family against you, because he know how your family really feel about you. He knows. So the fact that he know how your family really feel about you, it's easy to use them. It's easy to use them. It's easy to dangle temptation in their face for them to do something wrong to you or to try to make you feel bad. And see, it's easy to do so because he know in his heart how they really feel about you. Now, this is the thing. They may do it when they're sober or they may do it when they drunk. But most of the time is when they off something that they do it. Because that's when a person feel like they got more hard when they drunk or when they high, they can really do something. So that's when he dangle the temptation in their face and they grab it and they do it to try to hurt you. Yeah. And they do it to try to hurt you. And see, he uses them because he know how they really feel about you. He knows. That's why God, think about it. God help you with strangers and Lucifer go against you with your family. Think about that. Your family don't give you the support like a stranger will give you. A stranger help you way more faster than your family. Way more. Because you got family members that hate on you. You got family members that don't have your best interests at heart. You got family members that talk down on you. You got family members that wish you ill. You got family members that will rob you blind. You got family members that will turn their back on you so fast to go help another. You got that. You got family members that'll open their door for you and still turn around and mistreat you while you in their house because they really don't fucking want you to be there. But they feel like it's a good deed to let you in. But see, in the long run, it all shows how they feel about you because Lucifer know how they feel about you. And he uses that against you. He uses it. And see, they don't realize how they're taking his temptation. See, I tell people all the time, Lucifer cannot steal, kill, or destroy anything in your life. He can only dangle temptation towards you. And it's up to you with your free will to accept it. And most people with their free will, they take it, they grab it, they accept it. Yeah, because that's how they really feel about you. And see, God had already showed you that, but you like, nah, I don't think that. I don't think my sister or my cousin or, you know what I'm saying, my A1 day one feel like this about me. God done showed you so many times how they really feel about you. And see, when this person get drunk, or when this person get high, the true them come out. And that's when Lucifer used his temptation. Do this to him. Do that to him. Now it's all in their head. Yeah, I'm finna go over here and front their ass. Yeah, I'm finna go over here and mistreat them. Yeah, I'm finna go over here and do this. And I'm finna go over here and do that. And they do it. Now all of a sudden, you and this person done got into it because they're doing actually how they really fucking feel about you. And Lucifer can use that against you. Now you like, damn, that's how you really feel about me? Hell yeah, that's how they feel about you. Even when they sober. But it takes them to get high and drunk to do it. And that's the temptation that Lucifer sent their way. But God is just showing you how they really feel about you. And those are the motherfuckers that you're supposed to love from a distance. Those are the people that you got to love from a distance. Just that simple. You're going to discover it. You're going to see it because it's going to be shown to you. See, Lucifer trying to use the people, use the family members and the friends and the people you feel close to you. He trying to use them against you. But he ain't even realizing if you standing 10 toes down and God is guiding you, he's not even realizing that he actually showing you that that person don't fuck with you. He using that person to hurt you and mistreat you, but it's actually showing you that that person don't fuck with you like that. That person don't got your best interests at heart. That person not happy for you. That person ain't clapping for you. That's what it's really showing you. And see, if you see it, then you gonna go to God like, oh, I see it, Father. I see it. And guess what? This right here, you telling God, oh, I see it. I want to love from a distance. That's going to open up a new door. Because some people will see it, still kick it, still be there. And sometimes you don't have no other choice but to be there. But you still got to see what's going on around you. Don't phony kick it. That's why I tell my people all the time, get y'all a God box. Because when you got a God box, whatever you see right in there, you can go right and start talking to the Most High. Make sure y'all got y'all some God boxes, okay? I want all my people download diary on your phone and name it your God box. You can talk about your fears, your doubts, your wants, your needs in there. You start off with dear God. And let me tell you something. I tell my people a lot to do this too, because when you praying out loud, Lucifer can hear your prayers too. That's how he's able to trick you. That's how he's able to manipulate you. That's how he's able to send one of his soldiers toward you, because he know what type of man you want. He know what type of woman you want. He know what you're looking for. But if you are writing in that God box and it say, dear God, dear universe, he cannot read what is not meant for him. But if you praying out loud, everybody can hear it. He can hear it. And he can try to step and block your path. But if he can't read it, then he can't block nothing. He can only try to go according to your past and play on your mental. But your mind got to be stronger than that. You don't let the past bother you. You don't let the past get the best of you. You don't. It happened in the past. Ain't shit you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do? Keep crying about it? No. You gonna wipe your tears. You gonna chin up. You gonna chest out, and you gonna move forward. And you gonna leave it there. It happened. It's 2026. It happened in 2025. That was the last year. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Let that go. Oh, it happened when you was 7. You 37. What you gonna do about that? Why you keep dwelling in the past? Let that go. Don't let him play on your mental. Because if he can trick you, then he can beat you. Understand? And he can push you off your path because you're allowing him to do so by always thinking about what happened in the past. That's the past. Let it go. Let go and let God. Say, God, I leave this in your hands. Help me clear my mind from it. Because I don't want to think about it no more. I just wanted to leave it back there. And if you want to leave it back there, then he won't be able to manipulate you with it. You understand? You got some family members praying against you. They want, yes, you do. How you doing, sweetheart? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But see, when you standing in your truth and you allowing God to guide you, it's going to come. Remember this. When you get on that journey, your light is going to irritate so many demons. I'm telling you, your light is going to have people feeling all types of ways. But that's how you know you're doing your job. By loving you. By allowing God to guide you. So, hey, it is what it is. Don't get off your path. Don't let nobody knock you off your path. And don't be manipulated by Lucifer. A lot of people call him the devil. They call him Satan and all that. I don't call him that because that's a man-made name. First of all, they want you to think that he walking around here with horns and all that. He is an archangel. Okay? He is an archangel. God created him as an archangel. That's what he is. He chose not to bow to mankind because he feel like we're not worthy of bowing to. And he feel like you're not worthy of receiving what God has for you. But you're going to prove to him that you are worthy. Just like Job did. Job proved to God and him that he was worthy. Because even though he had the opportunity to take everything away from God, away from Job, that didn't. Job definitely said out of his own mouth, God gave it to him. God take it away. See, Lucifer was trying to prove his point that Job only loved God because what God do for him. And he was trying to prove his point that Job wasn't worthy of what God had for him. But see, Job definitely showed Lucifer and God that he's worthy because he gave God the glory in the storms. He never stopped praying to the Father, and he never stopped believing in him, even though he was going through what he was going through. And see, most people go through things and then they turn their back on God. And see, that's how Lucifer proved his point. He said, look, now they're going through life things and they hate you, but you always trying to bless them. This is spiritual warfare. This is what spiritual warfare is. Thank you, Spirit. Clarification. But see, you got to be smarter than that. You got to be stronger than that. And you got to be better than that. You do not turn your back on the Father because you're going through the storm. Understand, God is always going to prepare you for what's next. So if you needed to be humbled, you needed to learn lessons, you needed to know about people that is surrounding you. There are life lessons in everything that you do. So you moving forward is a lesson behind it. And sometimes the lessons, we don't want to let certain people go. We just want to keep letting people in. We just want to keep being around these people that don't serve us. We're trying to change our mindset, but we're around people that don't want to change. So now we got people that we sitting around snaking us, and we ain't cut the grass yet. So we got to learn lessons, and we keep bumping our heads because we choose, well, our own free will to keep fucking with these people. So life getting hard. Life getting hard because God trying to show us you need to let them go. And Lucifer using them to go against you so you can turn your back on God and get off your path. Not my people. That's why I'm going to teach y'all today, because you don't let nothing like that happen. You're not getting off your path. You're going to continue to walk with God. You're going to continue to let God in so you can move forward in life. It's called elevating. And that's what we're doing. We're elevating here first. You got to elevate in the mind. You got to change the mindset. You understand? And once we're doing that, once you change your mindset, the rest gonna follow. How you think, how you move, all that gonna come and play. Because has changed. The way you think has changed. You understand? So the way you move is gonna be different. So everything else gonna follow. Got it? Okay. Give me one more, Father. Give me one more. I love talking to my people. I do. I love talking to my people because I want my people to understand life is way more about just laying up with somebody. And don't get me wrong, everybody wants that unconditional real love. But life is more than just that. You got to love yourself first. You got to. And you're going to be tested to show God that you love yourself. You are. God going to test you before he bless you. You got to show God that you are committed to yourself before you could be committed to anyone else. I'm just saying. You got to show God that. Because let me tell you something. You allowing someone to break you is crazy. I'm glad I found your page. God bless you. God bless you too, sweetheart. You allowing someone to break you, break your spirit, stop you from loving. You allowing someone to do that. Why? Because you ain't loving yourself. I ain't letting a soul break mine. First of all, you don't even got to be over here with me. You going over there. And you ain't got to be in my circle, baby. You ain't got to talk to me. You ain't got to pick up your phone and call me. I'm cool on you. That's how I'm moving. And trust me, I was one of them people that overly gave to people, especially when I loved them. When I loved them, oh, I love hard. I love deep. So if I love someone, baby, I was 10 toes down with them. And I accepted a lot of hurt from people. But I learned from that. Due to my Father God and his Son and the Holy Spirit, they taught me everything. And the woman that I am now is because of my Father and his Son and the Holy Spirit. Yes, it is. I ain't finna play with nobody. The things I used to do, that shit, the old me is dead and gone completely. I may love you, but I love me too. I may care for you, but I care for me too. And if I know for a fact that you don't have my best interest at heart, because the way you showing me, trust and believe, my antennas is very open now. Especially being a chosen one by God, because I walk in by faith and not by sight. And I see you just for who you are. I know your actions. I know what you want. And I'm not even finna play with you like that. I'm not even finna play games with you like that. Because I ain't finna play with myself like that. I've been there, done that, moved on. So a lot of people may feel like, oh, she ain't fucking with me. I ain't. Because you know why? You ain't fucking with me. You over here pretending like you cool, like you really rocking with me. You over here pretending. You just want to see, could you get my attention? And I'm not a rude individual. You speak to me, I speak to you. You call me, I call you. But I know the game that you playing. Will I let you back in my heart? Nope. Because you ain't coming genuine. That's how I see it. And that don't just go for a romantic partner. That go for a family member. That go for a so-called friend. And that go for somebody that want to be with me romantically. If you coming at me romantically and you trying to play lovey-dovey because you want to fuck, sorry, boo. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. First of all, I ain't just willy-nilly with my lady parts. Love them dearly. Too much going on out here to just be giving my lady parts to just anybody. Not going to happen. Too much. Everybody sleep with everybody. Nobody using condoms. Not doing that. So if I got to be by myself and please myself, then that's what it's going to be. Because I love me and ain't nobody about to hurt me or my little lady down there. We're not having that. And I respect me. If I only see myself as somebody, oh, I just want to fuck him. How you think he finna see me? Oh, I just want to fuck her. No, I'm better than that. And I'm not a kid anymore. You know, everybody had those little flings when they was 17, 19, 20. You had them little flings you had, but who the fuck doing that? This is not 1994 anymore. This is not 1997 anymore when people gladly use condoms. Ain't nobody using no condom no more. That's why people are only being with people for 2 months and we be pregnant. You just met her. You don't know her. You don't know what she got. You don't know what's going on over there, but ain't no condoms being used. I'm just keeping it 100. And I know when I touch a lot of people on certain situations, because I can have a lot of people up there, then boom, they disappear. Because those situations bother them. But the truth is the truth. If you can't handle it, baby, get out the kitchen. Because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. We grown. We in our 30s. We in our 40s. We in our 50s. We should not be running around here loose as a goose, acting like we are 17 and 18 and 19 years old. Not me. I love me. I love me way too much to be doing that. And I'm not dealing with no one that is not genuinely trying to come towards me. I'm not. I don't care who you are. One thing I've learned, and I'm on a twin flame journey. I am. I'm on a twin flame journey. And my twin flame got his own free will to do what he want to do. And what he wants to do is do him. I ain't holding on to that. And you know, a lot of people like, oh, that's my twin. God did tell me that's my twin. God told me that was the person that he had for me. But God also taught me that we all got free will. And God don't take that from us. So if I'm on a level and he's not trying to match my energy, I'm not stooping down to his. If he want to do him, I'm going to let him do him. Because I also know that I don't have to wait for him. And I'm not. And if God choose to, because there's a time for everything. And if he can't get it together, and there's another man that come into my life, and God showed me, well, we gave him a try. He didn't want to do it. Here go him. I'm going over there with him. Because God had already told me about you. You didn't want to do it. You didn't want to step up to the plate. And then God presented him. So I'm going to be over there with him. That's just that simple. I mean, like, I want everything that God has for me. But if people don't want to do right by me, then I am not going to waste my time with people. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. Can't nobody hurt me but me, because I allow people in my life to hurt me. And if God giving me the blueprint of who these people are and how they really acting and what they really bringing, baby, I'm going to let my Father God give me the blueprint. I'm going to be obedient to what he's showing me, and I'm going to move forward that way. And that's what a lot of people have to stand in their courage and do the same. And that goes for family. That goes for friends. That goes for romantic partner. Stop wasting your time with people that do not have your best interest of heart. Regardless if they are a family member, because a lot of people don't want to let go of family. That's my family. Well, your family don't really give a fuck about you. They've been showing you that for quite some time. They talk about you. They mistreat you. They play on your top. They do all that. You ain't supposed to be in their presence. Thank you, Spirit clarification. Then you got this partner. Now, if this person supposed to be with you, sometimes you got to learn lessons. They need to learn lessons. If it's meant to come back, it'll come back. But you need to understand, just because God told you, oh, this is your soulmate or this is your twin flame, don't mean that you were supposed to allow this person to mistreat you and treat you like shit. That's not what God meant. God said, know your worth, regardless of who I said they were. I told you that was your mama too, but your mama keep trying to embarrass you and your mama keep trying to do you wrong. I said, honor your mother and your father, your days shall be longer, but I never told you that you had to stand there and deal with the disrespect. Love them from a distance. That's your sister too. That's your sibling, but I never told you you had to deal with the disrespect. Love them from a distance. I told you that was your twin flame. Yes, I told you that was your soulmate. And guess what? They are disrespectful. They are disloyal. They got a lot of childhood wounds they need to work on. They don't know what love really look like. So you need to love them from a distance. Distance yourself. That's what God said. Heal you. Focus on you. And if this person can't get right, you're going to leave them in the dark. You're going to leave them stuck. You're going to leave them going back and forth, and God going to send you the person that's truly going to love you, period. Transformation. God chose them, but if they choose not to change and they choose not to do better, you don't think God got a better person? You don't think, if you got because it goes like this. If you got a twin flame, most of the time that cord cannot be cut. But if the person ain't doing the work, God is not going to allow you to wait on somebody that don't want to change, that don't want to do better. He not. That's why he told you to move on with your life. What's meant to be will be. But if it's not, if a person not willing to do that, then guess what? That person eventually going to have to watch you be happy somewhere else. And then they're going to really feel like this. They're going to really feel like that because they could have been the man that God has destined for them to be with you. They could have been that. They choose not to. Or the woman, they choose not to. So if they choose not to, then guess what? There will be someone else that will come in and take their place. That's just that simple. But in the time being, you focus on you. You love you. You respect you. You uplift you. You clap for you. And that goes for anyone. You don't need validation from no one. You don't need no one to clap for you. You clap for yourself. Your journey is between you and the Most High God. As long as God got your back, you don't need nobody else on this earth. You don't. But for people that actually do love you and support you and be there, God will show you those individuals. And most of the time, it's going to be your kids or it's going to be a stranger. Somebody you don't really know. Somebody that's way overseas somewhere. You know, you got that bestie that y'all cool as, cool like popsicles. Y'all ain't never met each other, but this person to break bread with you. This person to be there for you. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? And then some of y'all might have this one particular friend or this one particular family member. Everybody else do snake shit but auntie. My auntie really got my back. She always had my back. It's always like a good 5 to 6 people that you may know that actually got your back, that actually got your best interest at heart. Everybody else really don't. And God gonna show you that. But your transformation is all about you and the choices that you make to better your life. You got free will. So do what's best for you. And in the process of that, God will guide you and open up doors for you, especially while you cutting the cord with people, places, and things that don't serve you. Because understand, it's never a loss. It's a gain, a peace. Period. Okay? All righty. Now, moving on to the next. Now, there's someone that was afraid of learning to be with their person. Like they're afraid of they're in their head about a twin flame journey or a how you doing? A twin flame journey or a higher level soulmate. Like one person had took the steps of learning from their mistakes and taking accountability, and another person have not. For some of y'all, I'm seeing here that is mainly a woman, as you can see, that is learning, that's on their journey. And it's the man that's in lack. Okay. Okay, so some of y'all have took the steps, right? And again, this is about the twin flame journey or a higher level soulmate. This is the person that God has ordained for you. God told you, like, that's your person. Yes, this is the person that I have for you, but this person also have free will, and their free will is to do whatever they want to do. So a lot of y'all have not came into union with your person, not a proper union. You may have been with them. They may have reached out to you and all of that, right? But you like, for some of y'all like, I'm at peace. I'm at peace, and I'm not going to accept this person back into my life if they're not really changing for the greater good. You've already told God that. You told God because you have changed. Yeah. And you wanted you want the person that God know of, not the person that's being shown on this earth. You want that heart, that beautiful big heart that God knows of. God knows. You want that man or that woman that's going to bring gratitude, that's going to love you genuinely. Not someone that's trying to go back and forth in your life, trying to play on your top, trying to lay up with, thank you, Spirit Clarification, trying to lay up with this person and trying to lay up with you. You like, no, that's our past. I'm not dealing with that. If this person is still in low vibrational energy, I'm just going to stay away. Okay? What you mean? You say people believe in the dumbest stuff, don't they? What you mean by that? Explain what you mean. Don't be disrespectful. But explain what you mean by that. Okay? So, this person got free will. They're doing what they want to do. And here you go, being a better you. You're elevating. The things that you used to do, you don't do no more. And the things that you used to allow, you definitely don't allow no more. Some of y'all never really allowed this person to play with you. Like, you have seen things that this person have done and you have left them, but you also have took them back as well. You know, you have set boundaries with this person, but this person kind of used to you leaving and then, letting them back in. So that's what they do. They'll stay distant for a while and then they will try to come back. But a lot of y'all ain't letting this person back in. And the reason why y'all not letting this person back in, because you see the routine too, that this person is actually playing. You see it. And a lot of people like, damn, if this person was meant to be in my life and this person is from God, why is they doing this? Why is they acting like that? Because they stuck in this worldly energy. They haven't stepped in their truth yet. You stepped in your truth. Think about the person that you was before you got on your journey. You're not that person anymore. And see, someone is afraid of this journey. They are. They're afraid. Some of y'all could be spiritual teachers. They're afraid of that. But see, this is the thing. Let me show you something. If this is your person and this is you're learning. You're a spiritual teacher, but this person's supposed to be one too. They are supposed to be a motivational speaker as well. They are supposed to help other men get on their path as well, just as well as you do. But this person have not stepped in their truth. This person is actually going back and forth on how to be a better them, period. This person is stuck in so many worldly things. And this is why I tell y'all, like I said, Lucifer can knock a person off their path or keep them off their path with worldly things. If this person got addictions, drugs, and stuff like that, Lucifer is using that. If this person, like, how you doing? If this person got addiction with women or men, Lucifer is using that. So the time that y'all don't talk, Lucifer is sending women towards their way. And if this person don't know how to control their sexual energy, they jumping on that. You better know they is. So then they contact you because they love you and they miss you and they tell you that they want to be with you. All this woo wop the bam. But see, the moment that this person do that, Lucifer gonna send one of them women his way. You gonna knock him off? No, he didn't just try to contact her. No, he did. He tried to contact her and act as if he ready to be with her. When the whole time he ain't ready. And see, this is Lucifer showing God that this person ain't ready. Let me show you. This is Lucifer showing God that this person ain't ready. Your person ain't ready. They do not know how to control their sexual energy. They don't know how to control that. Also, if this person is like a this is someone that I can't even get it out. This is someone that likes attention. They are attention seeking. Oh, don't let nobody send them no little flirting. Oh, that's just gonna melt their heart, and then they gonna be a sucker to Lucifer's temptation, because Lucifer know what they like, and then they gonna run to the next all the time. They gonna run to the next all the time. All the time. Lucifer knows they like, oh, this is somebody that like their ego stroked. He gonna send a woman that's gonna stroke it. He gonna send a woman that's gonna stroke the ego. See, I told y'all, God goes according to the heart too, but Lucifer also know how a person feels. So if a person, Lucifer know that this woman basically ain't no good, but she just want to fuck, he gonna send her. He gonna send her because she ain't just gonna sleep with your person. She gonna sleep with your person, and it's gonna be signs that show that. It's gonna be signs that show that she's that type of woman, but your person is gonna ignore that. Because all he see is that she being flirty with him, or that, you know, she's showing him some attention, or her. That's all she gonna see. Oh, he be calling me. He be checking up on me. Yeah, Lucifer doing what he gotta do. Because how dare y'all call yourself trying to communicate and work things out? No, you think you finna get on this path? You think you finna enjoy the abundance that God has for you, and you ain't really about that life? You ain't really changed. And I'm going to show my father how you ain't really changed. Yeah, you blowing kisses, and yeah, you trying to make it seem like that. But guess what? You're going to make your person feel like they're not enough, because you're going to always run over there to something else, or you're never going to show God that you're truly ready to get on your path. That's how it goes. And if you are a woman, your person is and Lucifer gonna always say another woman to chase after your person. So it says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over the shoulder of the other woman. So every time you look up, there's another woman. Every time you look up, there's another woman. Every time. So that put you in fear of being with this person, because you feel like this person ain't gonna never do right. So therefore, y'all supposed to come together, but you can't come together because you got fear of this person not doing right by you. This person always running over there to somebody else, and every time you look up, there's another woman. But they may come to you and tell you that they want to be with you, but they're not showing you that they want to be with you. They may reach out here and there, but their actions really don't show it. They entertain other things. Yeah. They entertain other things. So Lucifer, like, he ain't ready. How you doing? Lucifer, like, he ain't ready. Yeah, that's your ordained spouse. Yeah, it is. That's the person that God has for you. Yes, it is. But guess what? Y'all study going through the storm. Y'all study going through the storm. Y'all study going through tower moments. But you know why? Because there is no sudden change. You only receiving shocking news. And the shocking news is that there's another female again. Or there's another man again. Even though this person reached out to you and said, hey, baby, how you doing? Or, hey, how you doing? Can I see you? Can we get together? Can we talk? Yeah, they did that. And here you go like, You entertain it for some of y'all. Some of y'all. Because I was reached out by my twin flame. I was. I don't got no hate in my heart for nobody. I don't hate him. I don't got no ill will towards him or none of that. I understand what my father God told me. People got free will. They're gonna do what they want to do. That's why I move forward with my life. And I hope you're doing the same. Don't be sitting there waiting on this person to do right by you, because people gonna do what they want to do. And if you want to do it, he'll do it. If she want to do it, she'll do it. Regardless of what God told you about this person. See, God see the heart of this person. God knows the potential of this person. And you might know the potential of this person too. But this person ain't ready to show that. Because they are stuck in worldly energy. They're not walking by faith. They're not walking by faith. They're not. They're walking by sight. They're doing what everybody else do. They're not ready to get in their own truth. They're not ready to take accountability. They're not ready to speak their truth to them. They're not ready to do that. So the more that they're not ready to do that, the more they're going to be stuck in this energy, and the more they're going to be Lucifer's puppet. That's what they're going to be, his puppet, because he can control them. Anything he dangle in their face, they're going to take it. They're going to accept it instead of gaining what it is that they really want and desire, instead of making new memories. They can make new memories. They just got to make better choices, but they're choosing not to. They're choosing not to enjoy peace and their blessings. They're choosing to delay their blessings. And they're choosing to, for some of them, might even lose their blessing. Because time waits for no one. You feel me? Some of them are listening to friends that definitely don't mean them no good. Or they listen to family members that don't mean them no good. Up to 3 people. People are telling them, you waiting on that? Or you really going to try to go towards that? You really going to... And they listening to this. You're around people that don't want you to be happy because they ain't happy. You're around people that don't want you to receive love because they haven't received love. You're around people that's calling you a simp because you want real, genuine love in your life, and you want to go show your woman or your man how you really feel about them. But you got people that's talking about you. Those people are sent to take you off your path. Those people are sent to have you in your head, make you question it, and cause a disaster in your life. That's what those people are sent to do. And if you're listening to them and you're being toxic, then they doing their job. And you ain't reaching your goal. You ain't withdraw from the toxicity. You ain't withdraw from the chaos and the conflict. You ain't withdraw from what don't serve you. If you're listening to those people and you're still in this type of energy, then you're not reaching your goal. But the moment that you do withdraw from these people and do follow your heart, then you'll reach your goal and you'll have your heart true desire. You feel me? But a lot of people are not doing that. A lot of people aren't doing that on these twin flame journeys or these higher level soulmate journeys. Either one, God and I already told you who that person was. Either God told you that's your twin flame, or God told you that was a higher level soulmate. And you don't got to wait on that person. You don't. You don't got to wait on that person. You ain't got to argue with that person. You don't got to entertain that person, to be honest. Like, for real, like, what are you doing? You're going to entertain this person to try to, you see with your own eyes that this person ain't changed. They still on the same shit. They still doing the same shit. Ain't nothing about them changed. They still talk the same. They can't apologize. They can't take accountability. They still trying to lie. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. We've been hearing that for so long. I'm done hearing that. You've been calling me with that. Because you calling me with the same lies. You calling me with the same manipulation. You calling me with the same story. Don't want to hear it. Call me with some truth. Call me when you trying to have an honest to God conversation. Call me when you trying to apologize from the heart. Call me when you really own something. You trying to stand in your truth. Call me when you like that. Because if you going to call me like this, still lying, still trying to be manipulating, don't want to admit the truth, I don't want to hear that. I'd rather not pick up my phone for you just for you to lie. That's going to make me resent you even more. That's what God is trying to tell this person. Some of them are living with others and not having a home of their own, but they out here trying to be in love. Hell no. Nope. They priorities is all messed up. People's priorities is all messed up. You out here living with other people. Your finances is not where you want it to be. You're not even where you want to be. You're not even somewhere where you want to be. And you out here living with other people and you trying to lay, all the thing on your mind is sex and laying up with someone. Your priorities all messed up. And I was just telling my Father God, because I watch a lot of people do that. And I was just telling my Father God, like, that's the laying up with someone and being with someone is the farthest thing from my mind. Because I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm not. So when I'm not where I want to be in life, I don't feel good about getting any type of connection, especially a connection that's not bringing happiness to my life. I'm already happy. So anybody that comes towards me should be adding on to my happiness, not trying to destroy it or not trying to bring chaos in the midst of my chaos. I already have a little, how you doing? I already got a little bit of chaos going on in my life. So instead of you bringing joy my way, you try to bring more chaos. Oh no, honey. I don't want to deal with that. I'm too blessed to be stressed, and ain't nobody for to stress me if I'm already overcoming the challenges that I'm going through. Ain't nobody for to bring no nothing. Especially not in no relationship. I'm not finna be focusing on no man that ain't trying to be focused on me. I'm not trying to show love and show up for someone that ain't trying to do it for me. Baby, if you want to go over there and be with other people and you want to go have sex with other people, you want to entertain other people, just leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone and go do you. We ain't finna waste no time. We cool. We cooler than fans over here. You want to talk as a friend? We can do that. All that flirty, I miss you, I want you, and your actions over there telling another female that, stay your ass over there with that. Don't come over here with that, because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing about you miss me, but you ain't showing it. I don't want to hear nothing about you want me, but you ain't showing it. I don't want to hear nothing about that. We can be friends. I have no problem with being friends with you. Friends where we're going to be. If you ain't showing that, I don't want to hear that. Somebody else got your time and your attention. Let them have it. Just that simple. And see, a lot of people want to be laid up, booed up, and all that, and ain't even where they want to be. I ain't where I want to be. So I ain't thinking about that. I'm waking up in somebody else's house, not my own. So I definitely ain't thinking about that. I ain't finna go lay. I don't want nobody coming over here trying to lay next to me and I'm living in somebody else's house, or you living in somebody else's house and we laying up in somebody else's house trying to get it in. Hell no. I've been there. I done that. Don't want to do it again. Because it's getting us nowhere. You too busy focused on trying to lay up and not get to the bag to have better, or not being guided by the Most High God to have better. You too busy being comfortable where you are. So anything that requires change to get you to your heart true desires or remove stress, you don't want it. We ain't on the same level. Because I don't want none of this. I'm sick of it. Don't want to be here anymore. I'm moving forward in my life. I do not have time for drama. And I know that a lot of people, because all these cards is popping up, you ain't got time for it either. And my Father God said, you too blessed to be stressed, baby. And if this person ain't coming into your life ready to build, grow, be loyal, and be for you, if they're ready to do that, then hey, then y'all can grow something. That means incomes will come together, cribs is to be bought, and y'all will start building. But if they ain't on that, guess what? It's going to be toxic. It's not going nowhere. And guess what? You're going to be right there where you at. Still living with others. Still not without. Nope. I ain't got time for that. Don't got time for that. And if you got your own house and you working and you got somebody else that ain't working, that ain't trying to grow and build, don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. If you don't see this person with no type of potential, she ain't on nothing, he ain't on nothing, you can see it. Don't waste your time. If this person go to work, but they're not doing anything positive with themselves, they're not trying to uplift themselves to do better and be better, don't waste your time. Especially when you're trying to uplift yourself and be better and do better. Regardless of what. But what's meant for you won't miss you. And if it's meant for you to have this partner that you can grow with and build with and have success with, and if that person come towards you, the person that God has for you, and that person is in that energy, then y'all can both have what you truly desire, and y'all could grow, y'all could build, y'all could have something stable, and it won't crumble. And if that person come towards you in that type of energy, then God gonna give you the green light. But every time this person come towards you in this type of energy, still trying to entertain other people, God gonna also give you the red light. Let that person go on about their business, because they ain't ready. They ain't ready. And you continue to keep moving forward. And like I told you, everybody is on the schedule here. Everybody got a job to do. And if you got a twin flame or a high level soulmate, most of y'all got missions together and y'all got a job to do. And if that person ain't doing what they are supposed to do to get on this mission and do their job, they on the schedule. What happens when you don't make the cut? What happens? You get fired. And if God chooses to fire this person, then that's going to be on them. Because everything that they could have had, they chose not to stand in their truth and receive it. They chose not to speak their truth. They chose not to change. And guess what? They're going to lose it. But if they choose to change and stand in their truth, then they'll win. That comes with anybody. But especially when God has ordained you someone. When God chose that person for you, it is different versus you choosing that person. Because when you choose that person, it's a whole lot of drama. And I already told people, if you want to get, I know a lot of people want to get married and all that. Before you get married, ask God, is that the person that you should marry? Don't go buy no ring or none of that without going to God first. Because every marriage is not ordained by God. And if God has someone for you and that person ain't doing right by you and someone else come along, still ask God. Because God may have sent that person too, because your person that God chose for you in the beginning ain't doing right. They don't want to change. So God sent somebody else to take their place. But just make sure you're asking God before you take those steps with anyone. 7-11. Okay? Make sure you ask God. Make sure you ask God. I don't know. For some reason, yesterday, I was asked out yesterday. I kind of got a little iffy feeling about the message that I received. The energy on that message, because I could feel energy. The energy on that message was somebody like I already know them. That's the energy that I got. And instead of them just speaking their truth, they pretend like they someone else. And that irritates me. When they could have just spoke their truth. And then I kind of picked up on they was just trying to see, was I dating someone? Because they asked me out. So either I was going to tell them no, I'm dating somebody already. I feel like that's what they was waiting on us here. So, you know, which I just told him, like, I'm not trying to date nobody, you know what I'm saying, right now, because first of all, you can't even come to me as your true authentic self. You're pretending to be someone. You're pretending to be a stranger when you're not a stranger. You know me. So just say who you are. So that was a throw off right there. And I felt the energy. So I just was like, I ain't trying to date nobody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can I take you out? No, I'm good. Like, it's just too much kiddie stuff for me. I don't deal with kids. I'm 42 years old. What I'm gonna do with kids? What I'm gonna do with a grown, overgrown ass kid, man? I don't want that. I'm in my 40s. I don't want a kid, a man kid or a kid, man. However you say it. I don't want that. I want a man. A real man. Not a kid. I don't want that. And I'm not gonna deal with that. And I'm not gonna settle for less. I do not want a man like that. And I know a lot of people on this earth do not want men and women that's childish. We grown. Say how you feel, say what you want, stand on your shit, or just leave me alone and go be honest. Because I feel like you don't have to lie to people about what it is that you want. Either they're gonna fuck with you or they're not. There's no point in lying. But I feel like a lot of people lie because they don't want to lose the person. But guess what? You're going to lose the person anyway. Because you lied. And your actions don't match your words. You are pretending to act as if you really want this person, but you entertaining other shit. You're going to lose the person anyway. So you lying, saying, oh, I'm ready, but not really showing that you're ready, you're going to lose the person. When you could just say what it is that you really want and let the person decide if they want to deal with that or not. People don't want to do that. If you want to fuck, just say you want to fuck. If you're not looking for a relationship, you just want to kick it, just say that. Versus, oh man, I've been wanting to be with you. That ain't even what you really want. You just want to fuck. Be grown. People are not being grown. They are truly being kids. And I don't want to deal with a kid. I am not 17. I am not 25. I'm nowhere in my 20s. I'm 42. I want to be with a man, a grown adult man that acts like a man, moves like a man, that can protect, provide, and lead, that can cover me, pray for me. Everything that I will do for him. That's what I want. And if I'm not receiving that, I'm not wasting my time. If he don't have eyes just for me, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not going to waste my time on nobody. My time is precious. And I ain't finna let nobody play on my top. I ain't finna let nobody manipulate the situation. I'm just not going to waste my time. And I hope that my people ain't doing this. I hope my people don't waste your time. Do not waste your time on people that don't deserve it, regardless of what your heart feel like, regardless of how you being in love with someone. Love yourself first. Love you. Because that's what's important. You. And when somebody is genuinely loving you right, then you genuinely love them right. If a person don't have time for you, remove yourself. Don't play tick for tack. Just remove yourself. Period. They speak, you speak. They call, you answer. There's no point of holding on to no grudges. But there's no point of you allowing someone to come in and play with your feelings either. Set boundaries with folks. Let people know what it truly is. And stand on that. You understand? All right. So, I'm going to get a final message and we're going to wrap this up. What's the final message for my people, Spirit? Look. The final message is make a decision and work on inner healing. The final message is open up your heart. It will attract more love. So my Father God said, continue to heal. Continue to focus on you. Continue to love you. Don't hold on to any hate or resentment. Because if you're holding on to hate or resentment, then your heart is not open to receive the love that God truly has for you or receive the blessing that God truly has for you. So make a decision and work on inner healing. Release the hate, release the resentment, open up your heart to receive what God truly has for you. Because what's meant for you won't miss you, whether it's with this person or that person. What God has for you will not miss you as long as you are doing what God is guiding you to do. Okay? All right. So, because understand, it's God's way. Okay? It's written if you do it your way, and it's written if you do it God's way. And choose to do it God's way. Take your free will and allow God to guide your steps so you can move forward in life and you can elevate and you can learn and receive the wisdom that you need on this earth. All right? You guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful, abundant day. Have a nice one. Oh, my nose itch.